I'm manifesting that this video finds you, this video finds the right people at the right time, but also the people that is going to experience this lift. Okay, experience the clarity, experience the blocks lifted. Before these readings, I like to sit and I had a spontaneous call. And Spirit is saying that they are sending in messengers. And this call was like a family member. He's like a second dad. And he's very, very spiritual. And he always calls when like I'm on his mind. And we had a talk about like plans and goals and so on and so forth. And I knew it was just so in alignment. And I literally was just sitting, preparing my mind for this collective reading. Okay, we are all mirrors to each other in some ways. And as I was pulling today's spread, I got the Eight of Pentacles. For those who do not know, the Eight of Pentacles addresses career, it addresses stability here and building blocks. Okay, so either which way, there's going to be significant, okay? Spirit is saying it's not going to be fleeting, but significant new plans, significant new foundations here, okay? Ideas and goals, and Spirit is saying it's not just going to be a fleeting thought. I'm also hearing space made in your mind. Ideas come to the front, but in general, Spirit is saying, come to the front, come to the front. So there's this energy here of this collective being pulled to the front. You are pulled to the front of the line. You are pulled to the front of the stage here, okay? You are pulled to the front in numbers, whatever this is, but to the front. I'm literally hearing leaderboard. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You guys could be seeing eights. We're still getting these flowers. We're still getting these rainbows. You are blossoming. Okay. Your businesses are blossomings. The businesses that's yet to come are going to blossom. But you're seeing this because you are in alignment. Okay. There's like a lot. I feel like this reading, a part of this feels so simple, but another part of this feels like there's so much I have to say. All right. And I feel like I'm staring at this Ace of Swords, dragonflies here. Okay. Or like the moths, all the magical little flies, not the gnats. Are coming out. Crystals could be significant too here. Crystal businesses, jewelries, okay. Islam could be significant. Egypt, ancient Egypt as well. I'm seeing pyramids, crescent moons. But either way, we could go on for days. We will say it as we go. Wow. Spirit is saying that this year, my love, is jam-packed. Some of you guys felt like nothing was happening for a while or the pace was moving so slow. And I'm hearing get ready for things to speed up. You have no idea how one phone call, and maybe you do, maybe you forgot a bit, okay? Maybe you thought, okay, I had 3 wishes and that's about it. Some of you guys, you've experienced the energy of literal manifestations, answered prayers, and you're like, okay, maybe, maybe I ran out of luck. Maybe that's it. And Spirit is like, oh no, honey. Oh no, I pulled the springtime. Now I do believe these videos find you when they're meant to find you. March, April, May, June. A birthday during that time could be significant. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini energy coming up here. But I'm hearing blocks will be lifted. Okay, huge collective, at least one block will be lifted. This could be a block over your finances. This could be a creative block. This could be a romantic block because I do see divine connection here. All right, but there is a block that has been chipping away that's going to be lifted over your life. That's going to be lifted over your life. And this block, Spirit is saying that, energy is a two-way street. Even if you have, received negative energy, there was something within you that needed to be almost like an outlet for that, for that cord to stick in. You had to have an energy body of a lack of belief within yourself. All right. Spirit is also talking about a very, very specific message here. There could have been some people that you felt like, I literally just heard masculine energy. So that could be significant here. Healing father wounds could be significant, but Spirit is saying you don't even realize how some of those inner child wounds or the hidden wounds here we talked about before, like how some of you, someone could have said something in the seventh grade, in the fourth grade, and it still has an effect over you. You still don't want to wear a certain color. You still don't want to wear your hair a certain way. But energy has been chipping away for so long, chipping away. And the thing about this is like some of you guys are going to feel like, oh my God, things are moving so fast, or, you know, the blessing is coming in so big, or you feel like you're not ready. Okay. You feel like it's coming in super spontaneously, but truly you have been releasing so much fear, so many blocks, and balancing out and preparing for these shifts for years. For years. Okay. Spirit is saying this could have been coming in. Some of you guys, this is happening already, but there's this heavy daydreamy energy. Okay. And I know that if you're tapped in here, we have your intuition is 100% correct. You guys are also going through spiritual upgrades. Spirit has mentioned before that in this life, I was picking up a past life energy earlier. You also chose to have a strong spiritual compass. You chose to build a relationship, not just with the material world and many different lifetimes here. And you may see this even depicted in your family. You know, there may be some family members or in different lifetimes you had the financial foundation, you know, but you struggled to listen to your intuition. You doubted yourself. You didn't love yourself that way here. Okay. You lacked faith. God knows what happens when that happens, okay? People sign all types of different contracts, right? Maybe it was like, you know, you were the great mother, but there were different areas of your life that were out of balance. And of course, this is life, okay? It's real. There are going to be different areas. You can't give 100% all the time to every area of your life. But Spirit is saying that this is a life that you're going to get pretty close. You're gonna get pretty close, okay? And the reason why is because the foundation here, no matter how humbling it may have seemed on the outside here, as you were healing and purging and learning, has been healing your inner world. And even this time, the way that you are meeting spirit, this is not just the God and the fear of like, oh my gosh, yeah, demonic entity, so on and so forth here, at least with this collective, you know, type of guy that I am here. And I would like to believe that there is some mirror, okay? But please take what resonates all the time. You do not have to go along with my understanding of spirituality, but the idea of God, the idea of source, the idea of oneness here, okay, requires a lot of accountability, a lot of self-awareness, a lot of inner work and shadow work and willingness, okay, to learn and understand, which is why you're even drawn to a video like this. This is a part of your awakening. In this life, you chose to not just have the material foundation. And it's so, listen, the way the guides are giving me, and this could trigger some of you here, but the way that your angels are like, trust the material foundation is actually the easy part. It's actually the easy part. Okay. I'm hearing that there were opportunities in a lot of your lives that you could have gotten it easy, whatever it was. You could have ended up with someone. All right. You could have, but I'm trying, the way the guides are giving me this energy, I have to be discerning with how I say this. But there were people you could have aligned yourself with and acted blind, acted like you don't see, act like you don't hear. Okay, you could have stuck around in certain environments here. You could have, you know, been your boss's pet and rose up to some type of ladder, some type of societal expectation. There was a lot of could haves that could have happened. Okay, you could have been somebody's puppet. You could have absolutely done that. And you're seeing this video here, you are drawn to messages like this, and I'm sure this is not the only one, okay? Messages constantly trying to empower you here. I just saw a vision of someone scrolling on TikTok here, and you're seeing like some of you guys, you get those really random videos I'm seeing here with like 0 likes or anything like that, you know, in the middle of the night, but it's specifically for you. Like it doesn't have to be a reading at all. But these messages of empowerment, because Spirit knew, they knew that it was not going to be easy, but this independent energy that you've honed in on, this true, authentic self-love, and God knows self-love is not always cutesy. No, self-love is not always going to be Pilates, babes. It's not. Not at all, actually. It's not going to be, the pretty workout routines all the time. It's not going to be the face mask. Y'all have been on a journey of self-love. God, and I really do feel the security. Hun. You know. Because you allowed yourself to see, even when you didn't want to see. Okay, you got yourself up, you kept going, and you kept believing in a better day for yourself. Even if that belief system was a little glimpse, a little da-da-da. All right. What's interesting? I just realized that I was like, why does this video look different? But this actually aligns with channels I got last night. Hold on. 909 as I just said it. But I was like, why does this video look different? I realized my light is on and I was just like, oh, that's different. But that's a sign here. Okay, what is going on? All of a sudden, the energy just shifted as I said that. But that word different, I got this channel, wow, I got this channel last night and I literally wrote down the word different. You can't see that. And it was like, you had to go a different route because your abundance is going to be different, so you can make a difference. Also, key, your abundance is going to be different here. The light being on, the light's about to come on. The spotlight, we've been talking about that. Mike's coming up here. Listen, I'm seeing so much purple energy. I'm telling you, people are going to be like, what prayer did you do? The pinks and purple go crazy. What prayer did you do? And the way I was hearing Sierra's prayer coming up, it's like there is some crazy shift in your love life. Or I don't know, the attention and the attraction that you're about to get. Okay, but let's go back to you. Let's go back to you. Whew, Spirit guide me with this one. I'm hearing puzzle pieces are coming in, and I'm just allowing Spirit to speak to me here. Next 24 hours, there's a puzzle piece coming in. There is a puzzle piece. There's some type of information. I'm hearing key information here. There's a solution coming in here, okay? I just allowed Spirit to tell me that next 24 hours, all right? Some of you guys also could be seeing a lot of twos, connections. You will not be doing this alone. You are not meant to go alone. So this journey of the hermit mode that you have been on here, or this spiritual journey, this awakening that you've been on, this self-development journey, whatever it is that was removed from your life, whatever, you made you feel a sense of lack, was to get you to accept yourself. You had to accept yourself. You had to love yourself as you were. Okay. And Spirit is saying, give yourself grace, because Spirit knew that you alchemizing your pain. And you thought, a lot of you guys think when I say alchemizing, and this was, again, the channel coming up earlier, and even it got me for a minute. My ego was trying me just for a little bit, because I was like, alchemizing, yeah, but it didn't feel right. Then I sat with myself and Spirit was saying, you alchemizing the energy, just the energy first. They knew the power behind the manifestation. I'm hearing with the power invested in me. Okay, so when you went through certain heartbreaks, when you went through these abandonment wounds here, okay, some of you guys, I'm seeing third-party situations here, trigger warning, cheating, all right, all these dramas, all these situations that made you feel like you were not enough. I'm also seeing this energy of being blocked, okay? When you transmuted these abandonment wounds, in that moment, you were kind of put in this situation where you could have either fully became a full shadow version of yourself. That's not saying shadows didn't come out. Okay, you could have completely came off of your path. You could have abandoned yourself completely, and you did not do that. Even though it was scary, even though it was messy, the fact that you even were receptive. Spirit was talking about the power of your receptivity, receptive to messages telling you that there's going to be a better day. That's just a mirror of the belief within yourself. The fact that you even chose to be receptive. I'm telling you right now, some of your ancestors are coming through and saying, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. Another message Spirit was giving me here was generational curses and generational cycles that are being broken. If you are seeing this video, it's because you have already broken, but you're about to break another one in the springtime. Okay, you're already on a different path. You're already going to receive different results. The key word in this video is different. Is different. You are different. You are on a different path. Your energy is different. These blessings are going to be different. There were times in your life these differences felt shameful. It felt shameful that you couldn't just fit in. God knows. It felt shameful here, okay, that other people didn't really accept you. Other people didn't see you the way maybe it looked like they saw other people. I'm picking up a lot of love scenarios here, okay? This energy of not feeling chosen, not feeling seen. Maybe this is, I'm hearing siblings could be significant here, feeling different, the black sheep of the family. There was a time that these differences felt like it would lead to the worst results in your life. Okay. And maybe there were tower moments that happened. And at some point it looked like finalized, but you're still here. But you're still here though. There will be a new day here. There will be a new day. I pulled this card, Fight for It, and it was really sensitive when I pulled it. The energy was like, and again, trigger warning. You guys know, okay, and some of you guys, you just within the last couple of months pulled yourself out of something, or you're about to. Okay, again, I'm hearing spirit saying, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this sensitive message. You know your journey, especially with your mental health. Okay, and I had seen this video a couple of days ago, and I forgot the name of the creator, but it's not my original quote. And the creator was saying, it's so difficult to heal while you're trying to survive. And that really stuck with me. It really stuck with me because I was like, what in the world? When I just, again, feeling called to share this, not taking away, but this is aligned. It was so interesting when I had moved into my own space and I had not found this, but thank you, Spirit, always brings up the right videos, the right people, the right messages. Okay, so I really want to hone in on that because a lot of you guys have very specific messages that's finding you, not just this one, finding you about your situation. The signs are all around you, okay, but I'm hearing they're going to come in very, very clear. But when I had moved out to my own place, I was in there was so much going on, family issues. And when I say family issues, I mean, I don't share a lot, but a lot. I've gone through a lot, it was really, really a hard time. And, the thing with my life, even doing this work, everything happened so quickly. So quickly. I grew up really fast. My life felt like a literal tornado. It felt like I was on a roller coaster and I never had a time to stop. So when for the first time, and when I say for the first time, I mean, I was in this. I wanted to know, I was scared. I was like, am I ever going to come out of this? But when I was living alone, it took me, and I'm now honestly finding my footing within like the last 3 months or so. Literally. I'm shifting and leaning into the energy of balance, emotional balance. But the first time that I was in quiet, that my nervous system was just a little more settled, a little more balanced, I thought that was going to be peace. But what happened was all those hidden emotions, because I was in such fight or flight, came up to the surface. I felt like I was drowning. I was like, what in the world? I used to be able to, before this, I was working how many jobs, go to school. I used to be able to just da 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 da. And the second that I got to a space by myself of peace, I literally thought that I was at the bottom of the ocean. That's what I felt like, and I had to swim up to the surface. I struggled with the worst habits. Everything came up. It came up to purge. It was like, oh, it doesn't just go away. But I was so grateful because I didn't have to. There were different opportunities, okay, that I had to just run for myself and ignore. But there was just something within me that said, Natija, if you And I'm grateful for that inner strength. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know where that strength came from. Call it very much prayers, very much praying for day of life, okay, in my spiritual work. That was that spiritual strength. And a lot of you are seeing this because you got that too, okay? Because let me tell you, I had a very chaotic vibration. I was very reckless at certain points. I struggled with addiction. And there was just this feeling that I had that if I went to escapism completely, fully went into my shadow side, that it would be way worse. So something kept me focusing on the light. And I was going through not just emotional and mental health challenges, literally feeling like I was fighting for my life. I was also dealing with some challenges with people around me because they were used to a version of me that seemed really strong and apparent and, able to be the life of the party. And I was just not that. I was not that for a while, and it was scary. And I feel like with this fight for it coming up, is some of you guys, you really know what it's like to have to fight for your sanity. You really know what it's like to be down and have people like be down and want to know if you are tripping with what you are going through and have people continue to kick you while you were down. Okay. I had someone call me energy vampire and say I was very draining. And that was literally like the tip of my shadow work because I knew I wasn't my best self or what I was going through. I knew I wasn't my best self, but it was like I had opened up so much to that person around my depression, about my family issues here, which was it was a bunch of lessons in one. And they fully took everything I said and just ran with it and was so excited to kick me down so they can be on top. And the crazy thing about, and I didn't even have the energy, like the way that spirit was like, don't even respond, focus on my path. Some of you guys, as I'm saying this here, your path has been insanely vulnerable. And it seems so weird because you did not feel like you were doing any soul work. You did not feel like you were getting any true clarity. You felt like you were left behind. Some of you guys, you are feeling that right now. Okay, but Spirit is saying the whole entire time because you were accepting yourself and giving yourself grace, because you were doing that despite all, because you chose to focus on that faith, even of a mustard seed, you were alchemizing so much. Every single time you chose your power, every single time you chose light, every single time you chose love, even if it was a little bit, every single time you said a little affirmation, every single time you said a little prayer, you did not realize the results, but you're about to. The results that it's expanding over time, over years of your life. You didn't realize the magic that you were putting over your lifetime. I'm hearing spirit saying, woo! I'm hearing spirit saying, and I'm feeling like the energy of your future self. I'm feeling the energy of your ancestors. I pulled mature woman. I'm definitely picking up a lot of divine feminine energy here, especially on the other side. Some of you guys have a grandmother on the other side that you're very connected to, an older loved one here, mother on the other side here, just confirmation for this energy. But it's like they know how hard it has been. But the reason that it has been hard is because your path has been different. You were tapping into realms, you were tapping into insight, you were tapping into wisdom here, where truly you didn't have people around you, okay, very closely to confirm that your journey was insane. I'm telling you, you are the people, like all these little petty movies and stuff, you are the people, okay? You are the person that if someone was to sit and listen to your story, they would have, you see all these people winning Oscars and stuff, literally blow it out of the park, like the ballpark here, okay? But, and literally I'm looking at this fame card, but we know that. We know that. We know that. Okay, I'm hearing pay attention to how people look at you. You guys exude such a powerful energy. You exude a powerful energy, and that isn't changing. Some of you guys, you struggle with physical insecurities and stuff like that, but it's like you do not see how people see you. You don't experience the way people are experiencing you. Okay? And Spirit is saying you may never fully. You may never fully, because we can never see ourselves from other people's perceptions. But there's a lot of detachment coming your way. And I see this with the Ace of Swords. And Spirit is saying it's because, wow, whoa, 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 Ace of Pentacles right under that. There's a lot of detachment coming your way because you are about to be focused on really exciting plans. You're about to have amazing things going on in your life here. Okay, travels could be significant. And I'm hearing collect, okay? There's this energy here. Spirit is showing me like literal treasures, but it's like everywhere you go, okay, you are about to collect, whether it's a contact, okay, or some information, some insight. And I really think it's because of just your focus. It's because of your focus now. Okay, you guys have expanded your focus of and your awareness of spirituality. You have expanded your awareness of magic and recognize like you are starting to believe that every situation that you are in is because it's guiding you towards blessings and guiding you here, okay, that you are always divinely guided. Fish could be significant, all right? I keep seeing like Finding Nemo, all right? I'm hearing just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I'm seeing Finding Nemo quotes, all right? That could be significant. I know the algorithm, but just if it comes up, it's definitely a sign confirmation of this video. With the School of Fish vibration, we did talk about you guys being teachers, and there's a lot here about wisdom. There's a lot here about also the conversations changing around you. And this is a sign of elevation. I'm also hearing do not worry about all the details and how the puzzle pieces are coming in. Spirit is saying you guys, by the end of this year, you're just going to realize how magical this life really is. And there are going to be people that think that you're on something. And I don't know y'all business, but there are going to be people that want to know if you are on something. Okay? We have this card that says be very clear about what you want to manifest. And I'm hearing be careful what you wish for. Because there will be, I'm telling you, at least one very clear manifestation that's coming in for you, that's about to be born. Very clear manifestation. For a lot of you guys, multiple. But this is also your awareness. Like if you think that you already get spiritual insights, I'm hearing get ready for a level up with how you see the world. Okay, get ready. A lot of you guys, Spirit just said your eyes are going to change. It's going to be like the light is literally back on in your eyes. I'm hearing smiling, laughing here, genuine, like maybe it was fake smiles before. Smiling, laughing in pictures and videos, taking pictures and videos again. Okay, sharing yourself, and you're going to shock yourself with the level of detachment. It's like, oh, and I mentioned this in the last video. All them people who treated me like I was nothing, all them people here, okay, who chose whatever over me, okay, all those rejections was literally so I do not focus on you or your opinions. Like, Spirit literally said, so I don't focus on you and your opinions. So I realize this is my world because this is my energetic vibration. I'm attracting what is right for me. And I have such beautiful energy. Literally, you have beautiful energy. And Spirit keeps saying that you are, this year, definitely the way you feel about yourself, your confidence is going up here. I'm seeing a lot of shifts in the way you dress, okay, the things you talk about, maybe even in the way you speak, okay? There's something here about names or name changes could be significant, or this could be branding. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit showed me a vision earlier, and it was like you're gonna want to get some, or you're gonna want to get your own. Like the vision was just like a branding or a marketing, and they keep showing me like marketing logos of like coming soon or to be continued, okay, or like a pre-order. All right, so I'm hearing get ready to launch something. I'm hearing it's happening faster. I don't know if you guys just heard my stomach growled. It growled. Vulnerability. But just want to say it before you guys like, did you hear that? My stomach growled. Okay. But you're about to have more things going on. You're about to have more things going on. I had seen a video the other day too, and it was like, it was it made me laugh so much because in college I was just like in this friend group, and it was all these French exchange students, and I felt so connected to them. But that, and my like ex was French. It was so funny. But I saw this video and it was this girl and she was from Paris and she was just kind of like, why do Americans always have to say, I'm so embarrassed, I'm so embarrassed? You know what I mean? They're like, someone falls down, just get back up. Like, why are you always so embarrassed? And that energy of shame and humiliation and all these stories here of people that made you feel like you're not enough, you know, all these weird energies, you have been alchemizing it. And you may think like, okay, like you're just about to like get yourself back together or get back on the horse, but spirit is saying there are accelerations coming, and this springtime, this March going into June, there's a huge acceleration coming in. There are plans and ideas that you have. There are visions that you're thinking it's going to take 3 years, 5 years, looking at your bank account, and it may just take one conversation. Okay, a lot of you guys are going to be surprised with how you speak up. Spirit is literally just showing me someone raising their hand. Like maybe you were the person that never raised your hand. Maybe you were the person that would never go up on stage. Maybe you were the person that would never really initiate things and you're going to be initiating it. Okay, you are shifting from how to why not. You are shifting from how to why not. Okay? You are shifting from later to right now. To right now. Okay? And you may get some judgments. You may have some people looking at you like, are you sure? But like literally, why not? And Spirit is saying again, I think with all the madness that these higher ups are doing, like the ridiculousness, like I'm not gonna say it's comedy, but it's nonsensical. it's you know, because this is really affecting people's lives. But what I will say is the foolishness that we are seeing is actually going to there's a collective and you're a part of this collective. It's actually gonna release a lot of shame from a lot of people, because it's like the people that should be embarrassed here, that should be humiliated, that should want to hide and not show their face, are fully out there saying crazy stuff, doing crazy things. So just get ready, because you have a lot to do this year, my love. You have a lot to do. And you may be sitting here thinking, I'm telling you, some of you guys, this to-do list is coming in within the next couple of days. And it's not going to feel exhausting. Some of you guys, you've just related so much of the energy of change to what it was in the past. Okay, the energy of spontaneity to what it was in the past. Maybe the energy of change, the word change, was associated with tower moments, with chaos in your past. Okay? When something happened suddenly, it was usually a bad thing. All right? If you just met someone, it usually led to, oh my gosh, I can't trust them. And Spirit is shifting you into wonder. They're also shifting you into knowing that you're divinely protected. Knowing that you're divinely protected. Knowing that Spirit is saying that you don't have to hyper focus also. Like I'm hearing one person is not meant to be your entire world. So even if this is the love of your life, you are going to have multiple things going on. And Spirit is saying once these building blocks are coming together, the puzzle pieces, you're about to, this literally by the end of this year, there is a bigger picture. You're still not going to see the whole thing, but you are about to really see the level of beauty, the level here of miraculous, the level of expansive your life is meant to be. And you're going to be like, wow, you know what? Thank God. Thank God it happened now. Thank God it didn't work out. Thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, that you were working on me. Thank God I had time to purge. Thank you, God. Okay. Thank you. I'm telling you, you're going to sound like a broken record, and people are going to be rolling their eyes at you. When you're saying, be careful what you wish for, because it really does come true. When you're saying, listen, this time is temporary, there's going to be people rolling up their eyes at you. When you tell people when it comes in, it really does come in fast. When it does come in, it does change your life. There's a reason. This might be a rest period. All right? It might be a rest period. Spirit is saying there are certain people that and take it how it resonates, you have free will at all times, but there may be some reconciliations or people from your past that want to come back in your life. And I'm just so drawn. I feel like the key card in this whole reading is this Two of Wands. And you see how secure she looks in herself. And the Two of Wands is about plans. And this sign of the pyramid here, when I see pyramids, I think about the energy of manifestation here. Okay? Whatever is your foundation will emit into the world. And whoever I'm talking to, faith is becoming more of your foundation. Love is becoming more of your foundation because of that authentic self-love. You are truly building an inner security. And Spirit knew that some of the greatest blessings, including that physical divine connections, okay, including the divine connections, including the soul purpose. And Abraham Hicks had said this, in order to have a soulmate, in order to have a soul purpose, you need a connection with your soul. You are getting to a point of no return. You are getting to a point of, this is how I think. This is my belief system here. And the universe just keeps confirming it. Every single time I go down, I'm lifted up so much higher. Spirit was showing me hot air balloons. Okay? You're about to be up. You are about to be up. And when I say up, I don't just mean like, oh, get up, like, I'm hearing Shake It Off, Mariah Carey. No, 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 no. No, I mean like quantum leap. Every single time you are pulled back, slingshot method, you are thrown in way further. Okay? I truly do believe Spirit had me in a very long waiting season. That just means that when it's go time, I will be in a different reality. The key word is different. Difference, what did I just say? Your path was different because you are different. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked with how unbothered you are. How unbothered. You may have been the person that was waiting on people, waiting for messages, waiting, for the reason. I just heard Pink. Pink has been coming up. Just give me a reason. Da, 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 da. All right. So Spirit is yeah, I'm hearing Pink songs. It went from Just Give Me a Reason to So What? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves and I don't need you. Guess what? I'm having more fun. All right. The way that Spirit gave me these questions, okay, what, where, how, questions. What, where, how. They're still showing me visions of like autobiographies or having to update. Like, you definitely will be updating some type of social media, website branding, because there's no way with the experiences that you're about to have. You are going to have so much to say. You are going to have so much to say. Okay? You are going from a person that had, literally was just like, you didn't have a lot going on, or you had a lot going on, and the lot going on always meant the worst things, to actually, I have a lot going on in the right direction. Okay? You still have a lot going on because you a lot, but in the right direction. All right? And of course, this is life. Of course, there's going to be hiccups, but you deserve balance. You deserve balance. No, 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 honey. You ain't the cleanup crew. You ain't the cleanup crew. This ain't it. This whole life is not no big tragedy. This ain't it. Okay? But going back to this expectation card, because you may have been a person that always felt like you were waiting on a reply. And Spirit is definitely saying your waiting season is coming to an end. But it's not just like, oh, you're waiting on. No, you literally are going to have a lot going on. Expectation, there's going to be people waiting on you. And Spirit is showing me different scenarios of this, with also this high honor card. All right. A lot of you guys have been healing a lot of father wounds or transmuting, alchemizing a lot of over masculine wounds in your lineage. Calling back your power from that. Okay. So just be aware, like, I'm hearing breaking down the masculine ego, but doing that by calling back your power. But I'm hearing people waiting on you to show up. So this could be I'm hearing appearances, show up certain places here. This could be people waiting on your products to come out. This could be, people waiting on someone like you. Okay? People waiting on someone like you. People waiting on you. I feel so secure in this energy, but I know this is something that you have to just experience. Because I'm telling you, you're going to be talking different. You're going to be walking different. You're going to be looking different, going to different places. Because you was different, and that was always a plan. Your plan was different the entire time. Elephants could be significant. Wow, I just like split the deck, and these cards are crazy. This is the Tarot of the Cosmic Seed. I'm like, oh my God, this might be my new favorite deck. But 10 of Pentacles coming out, contracts, financial security, stability here, even if it's long term. Do not be afraid of building, especially if it's in the right direction. Okay? Do not be afraid of new plans. Don't be afraid of new ideas. Messenger of Swords here. Okay, so it's Knight of Swords energy. Look at that energy here. Travel coming in here. I'm hearing it's possible. Okay, but you're going to be feeling this. As I'm saying this to you, this is something that I feel very calm because you're just going to experience it. You're going to experience it. Have faith, detach, let go of control. And when I say detach at this time, it's like, I'm also hearing it's like if God gives you a vision, that's literally the family member was telling me that. And I was telling him something. I was just like, yeah, I just need to sit and meditate and write everything down and create a plan. And he was just like, don't even worry about it because it already happened. It already happened. And let this be a sign for all of you here, okay? Like all of this energy that you went through truly is being replaced. From people that spoke lack, that you didn't even want to speak your plans to, okay? People that spoke lack over you here, people that laughed at your ideas, to people who want to call you and just talk to you about how you're doing and your ideas here. People who want to contribute and invest in your ideas. And so it is. And so it is. You're on this path still because you know intuitively that there's more to be continued, to actually be continued. You would not be on this path. You would not be open to this energy if you did not know that there was more. If you did not know that your time was coming. If you did not know that it's nowhere near over. If you did not truly believe that it was possible. Okay, did I say that correctly? But anyways, you different. Your blessings is different. Your path was different. And you're about to recognize the gift in that. The gift in your differences. All of a sudden I started hearing, is that, my whole life has changed. Some of you guys are about to have some crazy story in love. Since you came in, I knew back then. Some of you guys are going to have to hire someone as well too. Or get ready to hire people. I'm telling you, there are some things that you didn't think you would do or be able to do, or you thought that was for somebody else. Must be for somebody else. All these other people, they in certain positions that they can do things. They got help. All the reasons why it could not happen. All right. Spirit is going to be knocking down those reasons. One by one by one. One by one by one. All right. And by the end of this year, you'll be like, you know what? You know what? Damn, maybe it was me. Maybe I was part of blocking these blessings. But the block is going to be lifted, and the block is going to be lifted very soon. All right, my love. Go ahead and share your testimonies if you feel drawn. All right, you're about to be changing lives. Or somebody going to be singing, my whole life has changed. Or wanting to sing that to you. I don't know. But anywho, you guys. I love you guys so much. To be continued.